Alright, hey, good morning, guys. Happy I don't know why. I'm gonna stop calling people Happy Tuesday. I ain't happy, but it is Tuesday. It is what it is. I just dropped the kids off. Great. I'm gonna go work now. I'm going to Linston. And I was trying to be in the right frame of mind and and I was pulling out of my little driveway, and it was so windy. Last night was so cool. Thank you, Jesus. I really do appreciate it. It was so cool. It was so windy. It was windy into this morning, and the breeze blew. I swing back the gate and lit the car, scrape up the car. I'm not laughing, like it really hurt me, like my mom no ball, but I feel so, you know how that feels, like, and then nobody lick it, and then you lick it, and the gate lick it. So who you gonna be mad at? The wind? I'm so pissed. Like, I don't like mash up car, and yes, my car has like a few little dents and and they weren't even my fault necessarily. 80% of them wasn't my fault. But I like a nice clean look, and that's not. Anyways, this morning I woke up. I wanted to journal, and I don't remember why I didn't bother to. I think it's because I started chatting to my cousin, yeah. And ended up I start like getting the stuff ready for the girls and Asha and stuff. But anyways, I was just thinking about this little selfish phase that I'm trying to be in. And not trying to be in, but that I find myself in. I'm deliberately being selfish, right? In terms of trying to just cater to me, right? Because you cater to other people, you pour into other people. Who's pouring into you exactly? Like, who's actually, you get what I'm saying? Like, who's feeding? I always say this: who feeds the baker? Because the baker feeds everybody. Who feeds the baker? Who feeds the baker? You know? And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't know why I was so deep in thought, but I'm like, dang. So till, I'm trying to like minimize, not really say, if you message me, I'll message you back, and I message you back in accordance to if you want to message you back. Like, if it's something urgent, then that's different. But like, message you back when, message you back. Like, I'm trying to reduce communication in certain ways and whatever, because I realize that I pour into people. Like, I'm there for you, which I love to be. I like to be. And I think that's one of the issues. Like, it's depleting after a while. Especially when you try to put back into yourself. So that's why I used to try to look at something when we do, try to take a little minute for myself and whatever. But taking a minute to yourself and socializing with others, I mean, that's a little something, but you're still in the space. You're still, you're still integrating. It's not really time to yourself, really and truly. Anyways, somebody said, like, try to reduce the communication on something, because certain conversations, like, they take a certain energy and a certain mental capacity and whatever, because sometimes some shit be infuriating. I mean, it's not your circumstance or situation, you're just a third party, and it's draining sometimes, especially when it's something repetitive or whatever. I mean, I say, you know what, maybe I should just take a minute. And you don't have to do anything, you don't have to say, you don't have to interject. And sometimes that's me, like, I feel like I have to help, like I have to say something, like I have to be there. And you don't have to do anything, especially if the person doesn't want you to be. Sometimes enough of yourself and the person don't even, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna say, maybe you just need to be quiet. Maybe withdraw your presence a little bit. Like, actually just stay where you at, which I love staying at my house by myself. By myself. I'm not gonna lie. I don't need company. I like company. I don't need company. So I was just thinking about that. Man, so, maybe you just need to, and, I've always had this problem with oversharing as well, and I was telling myself that, you know, you need to work on this as well. And I only share because I'm just so happy about something, or I might be frustrated about something, and you know, you want to share. And I try to cut that out. I try to cut that out by like journaling, because really and truly, certain things when you share them, like, I guess it's maybe to just vent or say it out loud, because whoever you're sharing it to, that can't really help you either way. Like, if it ain't God or you that's working out whatever it is that you need to work out, like, who can really help you? You get me? Nobody. And then sometimes when you overshare as well, like, a person don't understand you fully or your situation. So when you do certain things or say certain things, they might not even understand you, and then they will challenge that, or then it will turn into a debate or a disagreement or whatever, and that's not necessarily what you're looking for at the time. Or it could be something good that you're sharing, and then, you know, look at jealousy or look at envy or whatever, because people are funny. They might not even realize that's what's happening, but you know, people are funny. So I was like, I really need to just not disappear. I can't find the words. Not disappear, but I really need to just take a step back, I think. Hopefully they will understand. And I need to not overshare. And I don't want to do that, because I feel like if I do that and I get in that little mode, I might just not be a recluse altogether, but like I will completely withdraw from people. So till it's obvious we're like, you know, we don't hear or we don't see from you kind of situation. So how do I balance that? That's what I was thinking. Because it's like I can only be on and off. It's either I'm going to be like all in, or I'm going to just check the fuck out. And if I check out, like, I'm going to get comfortable in that mode, and then I'm not going to want to. Life is so hard when you're trying to navigate your 30s. When you're trying to navigate your 30s, oh my God, I'm trying to navigate this little chapter, and I think it's easy. I feel like it's easy, but I'm making it difficult. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like it's easy and I'm just making it difficult. Anyways, as I was saying, let me calm that down. This nigga just like drive out in front of me. I cut him off. Like, what are you doing? And if you need the camera around. But anyways, yeah, I was saying, like, I think my conflict comes from, like, I don't agree with certain social norms, society's norms. Like, I really don't with certain things. And, you know, conforming to it, it's like it's conflicting with legit who I am, and it's crazy. Whereas when you have to interact with certain people who are just by the book, you know, the people that like them, I don't want to say brainwashed. That is not the term I want to use, but for those persons who live by the book, die by the book kind of thing, and I'm not like that, it's hard with those persons because they don't understand. They don't understand. I'm not a time to explain nothing to nobody or try to justify anything to nobody. I am how I am. I am who I is. I am who I is. You know, I am how I am, and it's hard to explain to somebody when they don't know anything other than what they've been taught, so to speak. Man, I'm struggling. Straight up, I'm struggling. I'm just struggling with trying to find like a balance or whatever. I think I am getting it slowly. That's, well, I know this already. Everybody's different, and some people will just not accept or understand how you are, who you are, and that's just okay. And it really is okay. I need you to understand that this is how I am, who I am, and respect that, not challenge me on it. You get what I'm saying? And I was talking to somebody about this the other day, and I was like, I want blind loyalty, which might not be the best thing, but I want blind loyalty. Meaning, if I want to do something, as long as it's not harming like me or anyone, like if I want to do something, I say this is what I want to do, I would love for you to support me. You might not understand why I want to drink coffee with salt, for example, you know, whatever. I probably shouldn't use that as an example, but you know, whatever. You know, you might not understand the why you like it, why you do it. Like, it makes no sense. You might not get that, and that's cool, but understand that this is what I like, and this is my thing, and you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I am. Like, that's how I am. That's how I am with people, my friends, my family. I accept that's how you are. I'm gonna not try to change it, because to each his own, and everybody will learn whatever in time or whatever. That's how I am. And it's crazy, like, you want people to be like you in that regards. I guess that's how people are. Like, you judge people off of your norms, and you want people to be like you. So that's why we try to change people. And oh, it's not a rat. Oh, I hope I didn't run over it. Yeah, so, you know, oh my god, I know I'm going on. So 10-15 minutes of chatting, let me go. I'm going to work. I was just sharing some of my thoughts with you. That's, oh wait, this is stinky moving. Oh. I was just sharing some of my thoughts with you. I don't expect you to understand, you know, but that's just how I feel, man. Shit. One of my friends said I live in the wrong country. I live in the wrong country. And I was like, no, I live in the wrong time. I feel like this is behind. Lord of God. Father God. I'm gonna go and marinate in my thoughts and what's that prayer? Lord, help me to understand the things that I can change. And that prayer. Oh, I need to learn that prayer and say that prayer on a daily. It's a good prayer to say. Darn, what's that prayer? You know that prayer, right? I'm gonna go. What am I looking for? This is for the country. Is this recording? I don't think it's recording. Let me zoom out. So like I was saying, we're going on the road to trim his hair. I'm sure him up waves, but he ain't got no waves, my nigga. He ain't got no waves. He ain't got no waves. Boy, like him a nice little. What kind of products do you need? Like a pomade? I said name pomade. Yeah, a pomade. You have a do-rag and you have a brush already. Well, you know what? I can give you the cream of nature something there where Raj using I'm here. I don't know if that will help, but maybe you can try it. But when I tell him, so don't put a little fit here on, right? Because we're supposed to go up on the road in a week. I mean, I said this could have wear. But true, he wants to match me. True, he wants to twin. He wanna go put it on. Show him my tights. I'm gonna show it to your hand and shot ya. But yeah, True wanna match me. I'm gonna put it on the same outfit. So if we go on the road in a week, he's probably gonna be the same thing. So that's all I'm saying. Anyway, so we're heading to the barber now so we can give him a cut. We will try and keep as much hair at the top as we can because he said he wants waves. And that's that. Be careful when you come in. Oh, there's water there. You know. Alright, so we're at the barber. Hopefully he's not full. Oh my god. I don't see Richie. I hope he's there. Oh, he has the fade. Yeah, he does. We straight up in the court. Like it? It looks fine. You like your shiny one? People, oh my god, tell me what Ash. We say I want to go and just slap him head back. I said I'm going to slap your head back at school, don't it? Don't it? We feel like they're not going to do it for you. But you look good, man. You look good. You look good. You look good. Say, yeah, I know. So he said he wanted some wave, something, whatever. We'll probably forget get that for you tomorrow. I'll get it for him tomorrow. He wants to get his waves or whatever. So tomorrow I get the thing, the ducks. Right here? Wave ducks. So we'll get the wave ducks tomorrow. And the do-rag. Would I get it? No, but me need to go pick up the girls. It's late enough. Why is the econ off? Yeah, so tomorrow we get that because he wants to do his waves. But it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Turn around. Let them see the white lines. I say no, the ear cut fresh, you know, when you see the white lines. Turn around. Like, everybody knows that, Ash. Turn around. Real talk. When you see them white lines, it was a fresh cut. Fresh cut. Fresh cut. Checking himself out. What's your... Ah! Nigga, you can't be shy.
No logo. A natural hustler. Up in Russia. Cutler. Try to
I want to say it was Camille, but I'm not sure who had asked me about the little store that I go to. Well, I say store, the thrift spot. I'm gonna show you because it has no name. Okay, we're coming out of Oasis right now. So everybody's supposed to know the urban one, right? Yes, so if you're local, locals, please. And so, right, so that's the little container right there. So. Carol school. Okay, so I got the do-rag and the pomade, and I also copped this Dr. Teal's. So I'm gonna go home and do my thing. Alright, so I'm hoping you saw it. I was trying to whatever. I was trying to show you where the lady was. I wanted to go in there, but I was like, you know what? Don't do it. Don't do it. So I went and I got Ashton's do-rag and I got his pomade for his hair, sporting waves. Can't believe people still, but you know, he's a preteen. I get it. He wants to look, yeah. So that's a good thing. And I also copped this Dr. Teal's. I've been out for a minute from about February, mine it done, and I never bought it back because I have a vanilla one using that I love. I may try stinge it and it's a done. I'm not gonna lie, I can't buy it back right now. I think it's like $27 sweet on Amazon, which might sound cheap if you're working US, but it's not cheap when I convert it and, you know, gotta pick it up shipping. So I definitely want to get it back though. It's the best vanilla scrub I've smelled. Normally the other vanilla scrubs that I smell, they're so light, but that one here just, it really gives you a pow, and it has this nice, it's like it has oils in there because it leaves my skin literally looking like glossy, glowy, you know, whatever. I wonder if I could mix the two just so I could stretch it. That's a thought. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I know this might be a little weird, but I like putting the butter on the bread before I put it in the toaster. I don't know. I always liked it that way. It is what it is. Yes. It's there in the thing when you use it for hair, so you use too much and you finish it. And you don't put it on the utensil, you put it on the sponge. Yeah, it's right here. You literally could have just pumped it out. So I don't know if it's like a rat thing. I don't have a rat problem, but I have like a puss problem, and the puss bites up the bread. This morning into last night, I had to I'm gonna have to throw away 3 slices of bread. So that part of the bag, the puss name up 3 slices, like you know like how rat would bite up the bread? So I had to throw that out, and the bread nice and fresh too, you know. And it's all the way on the fridge top. I don't know how. Well, you can't see me not like, yeah. I think the puss they come through the window in the night. So the window here didn't open, so I didn't come through that window here. This window, either this window or the window in the kids' room. No, they didn't come through that. They didn't come through that. So anyways, no, they didn't come through. Is that your window? Or this? More like that, this can come through. Right, so I'm making the kids breakfast and then I'm gonna head out. I'm leaving the kids by themselves today. Just kidding. No, they're gonna stay with my mom, but I'm making them breakfast and then she's gonna come and then I'm gonna go. The low energy, I have no coffee. My coffee has been done for like the last 3 days. I don't know how I'm surviving. Actually, give me a fork. Yeah. Stop now. You can do the planting. Yeah, so doesn't matter. My son will be that son that knows how to cook. He will not be the one who is sitting and waiting on mommy to do it. No, he will know how to cook. I want some to sleep over that. See what the something they are born of Ashton. I'm trying to head home, and this is why I don't like the gorge, right? The little rain fall, and the little rain will fall. There are certain parts of the road that are flooded, and it turns in a half a road because not even one lane of traffic can pass good because the road is so flooded, and then it causes this because you have a lot of big trucks that are traveling on this road. This is why I don't like the gorge. So I don't have no problem driving this road. I have no problem driving over a flat bridge. I love the scenic route, but when it rains, and this is not much rain because it wasn't raining much. I don't know how bad it was raining in the gorge. It wasn't raining much, right? So if we get a proper little rain, they will close the gorge. I know it won't happen with me inside, but this is just my fear. Like, and differently from that, there's like rubble in the road because there's a lot of like falling rocks from off the side. So there's that. So differently from the tight road, parts of the road flood out, possibility of it closing, you have fallen rocks from off of the side of the hills that are in the roadway, or they can be tumbling down when you're driving. I hate the gorge. I know this is a very weird time to be talking to you. It's about 4:30 a.m. right now, and I can't go back to sleep. I keep having this reoccurring dream about my kids, and it's scaring the shit out of me. It's scaring the shit out of me where I can't go back to sleep. Like every time I close my eyes, I start thinking about the dream, and it's like, it's giving me anxiety. When I say anxiety, like I feel nervous to the point where I'm shaking. What does that mean? I don't even know why I'm having this dream. Like, I thought about going back to sleep. I've been up from about after 4, like minutes after 4, by the way, not just now. And I tried to go back to sleep, and I had like about the same thing, but different dream. And I had to like force myself to wake up out of the dream. That about me to it? I think I'm just gonna wake my ass up and just start my day because I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I can't go back to sleep. I can't have this dream again. It's wigging me out. It's definitely wigging me out. So I guess this is good morning. I'll talk to you when I feel a little, well, I was gonna say look a little better, but I'll talk to you when I feel a little better. See you in a little bit. Good morning, by the way. Good morning again. Happy Friday? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I can't even go back to sleep. I laid in the bed for a little bit. It's officially 5 a.m., so I should be up anyways. But I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm trying to make sense of it, and it's just not making. And it's just a dream. It's just a dream, but like. What does that even mean? I'm hoping you can see me. I don't even know if I'm chopped off or not. This is not the way I thought I would start my weekend off. Let me just put that out there. I went to bed fairly well. I don't know. But anyways, like I was saying, I had the weirdest dream that I've had in a very long time. In my dream, in the first dream that I had, my kids were dead. And it was so weird. It was so freaky. right? Don't want to go into the specifics of that, anyways. So I woke up, heart racing, you know. I was like, you know, whatever. I was up for a little bit, and then I went back to sleep. And then I had like a different dream, but this time, still, in this dream, my kids are dead, but like one of them, like the body was there or something like that. And it was just, you know, I don't know. In the dream, I couldn't process what was going on. Like, you know, that whole grieving thing when you're a kid. In the dream, I was bawling in the dream. And when I woke up, like my eyes were that never that ever happened to you. Like you're crying in your sleep, and then when you wake up, like you're actually crying. So that's what it was. Like my eyes were actually like watering. Wake up, out of sleep there. Same thing, heart racing. Like I had to force myself to get out of this. Like I had to force myself to wake up. So wake up out of the dream, still nervous. I'm gonna lay down, and like every time I close my eyes, like I'm thinking about the dream, and I was like, I don't want to think about the dream because I feel like if I think about it, I'm gonna dream about it again, or you know. And I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't know what that is. Dreams are so random. I don't know, but man, so like it just gets me. Like this is the second time, technically 2 bad dreams in one night, but this is the second time I've dreamt about something of this nature. Like, you know, my kids being. And the first dream, I was proper bawling. I woke up like bawling. Like it just gives me cold bumps, yo. Like it just I don't know. It gets me like I can't go ahead to sleep. I'm just gonna. It's early. I'm just gonna journal. It's freaking me out. I'm just gonna journal. I don't know what it means. Like maybe you have other little things going on in your head, and that's what's making you anxious, and it's just coming out in this way. You know, as a mom, we're always worried about the kids. There's always something going on. I don't know what it is, but it's freaking me the fuck out. I want to think it's nothing, and it's just one of them things. But I'm telling, oof, like if nobody know, my kids are my Achilles heel. Like my kids are my Achilles heel. Like it is what it is. Strength and weakness. And this just gets me. You know, I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray again. I'm gonna pray again, because what else can you do? Like, I'm gonna pray again. And I'm gonna call my mother. I'm gonna ask her to pray for them as well. And I'll just write down, you know, I'm just gonna do some journaling because I don't know. I know. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Let me just say, I'm not trying to freak anyone out. Let me just put this out there. And you know, I realize I've been a lot anxious lately. Maybe that's it. For those who don't know, right? Let me pull y'all a little closer. For those who don't know, and let me just say, like, I don't want to say struggle, because that just sounds bad. But I've always had an ongoing issue with anxiety, right? Yeah, with anxiety. I want to say since 2012. I think that's, yeah, 2012. 2011 or 2012. Yeah, I've had an issue with anxiety, right? And it's just, it progressed over the years. Like, it's gotten worse or whatever. To the point where it affected my daily life. I know, it's crazy. And I was doing good. Been doing good. And in terms of doing good, meaning I haven't had any panic attacks. You know what? I probably should talk about this when I'm a little bit more upbeaty, right? I'm feeling a little low right now. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I thought that, you know, talking to you guys keeping me company would help, which it does. But I'm still feeling a little anxious, so I'm gonna go and calm down and then I'll talk to you guys. Yeah.